this book. I was wondering how this guy had missed it. I never knew this was the secret.
Okay.
It's like a very nice thing.
Wow.
So use it as well.
I don't even look at that.
You go pay. You
Not
look at
Mauritius.
Design.
You go pay.
It's not Mauritius.
This one 100 naira. 100 naira.
Out of my property.
Out of your property.
Right, sir.
You want collect engineer? You two want collect?
Why? Before Uncle.
You before uncle?
Okay.
Okay? So, you see why I said it's thicker?
Yes.
Can you see it now? See how thick it is?
Yes.
So, in assumption, this is our component, our ratio 2.
Ratio 2.
This is our ratio 2. Then I bring component B. You see B now? See it?
Okay.
Hmm?
Okay. Viper.
Yeah, okay.
So,
Okay.
So
White.
this is ratio 1.
that's this ratio 2 of component A and 1 of B. So,
How do you know that it's
Approach.
this one now,
On assumption.
I use my professional experience, yes, to do this one. So don't go to the site and try this, please.
Don't
I said it
forget and
earlier.
call for your hand.
Yes, sir. You can see something coming out of the chemical, right?
Yes.
That's why we say you need to use your nose mask and the eye
eyeglass.
protective glass, yes.
The eyeglass, is it the normal eyeglass or the...
Normal eyeglass, anything that can cover your eye.
Okay.
You get this black eyeglass where I guess if you say, as I put on, you no go no see na me
For
again.
weathers.
Boo, cover everywhere.
So you mix for about 5 minutes.
But not up to 5 minutes, sir. But we say you have maximum of 5 minutes. Look at the chemical now. If it is more than this, it will not be like it will look like that. To look later. Please, you can allow somebody who has a very nice camera to also do this. So when we now form the group, you send to everyone can get it there. So this is the chemical here.
You have a nice camera now. You do your space.
You need to see my picture.
No, no, you need.
You need to know what chemical. Wow.
So now we are using this small brush. But I said when you get to the site, use your what? Scraper.
Scraper.
Use your scraper.
Okay.
You can work on it now.
You know?
You can
Just
work on
don't pay.
You can catch a rat and put on it.
it.
That will be designed.
I'll be designers 3. Live 3.
This one now is just a sample. So when you go to, you don't have to struggle the way I'm struggling now to draw this thing. No. It will be very, very easy. This one now, because the chemical is little, that's why it's as if I'm struggling with it. Yes. If you are using your scraper, you don't get that type of distance there. But those things there have something to show you now. Yeah? It simplifies something. And I'll be bye-bye now. I want to be bye-bye. So like I told us, all you need to do is what? Make sure it touches
Everywhere.
look at it's sticker here right now. It's not a problem. Just make sure it touches everywhere.
So after this one, now this brush is condemned. Now.
After this one, after 6 hours is condemned. It's condemned. But now we still use the brush because it's not up to.
I know.
I'll use the brush and also use the cup. So this is the priming. You can't get toothpick here.
Toothpick.
What did I do?
See this one.
Okay.
Say one.
Thank you, sir. God bless you. This engineer, eh? This engineer, eh? See how you can reduce it like this? You get mine though.
You don't chop and finish.
You get mine
If
though.
it's so small,
Okay. Oh, wonderful.
People when they chop
So,
That's
your
recover.
stud shoe, when you put on your spike shoe on the side, maybe some at times you may not be able to cover everywhere. As your chemicals, you are being fast to make sure you do what you meet up with time, and there are some areas you do not cover. For example, this is the entrance now. With the help of your stud shoe, you can do what? You can walk down to the place. You see those things here? That's how your stud shoe. They are there. Then you come.
Remove
You
that.
remove this thing. Come outside. You remove it. You see those lines there? You also walk down here. You remove this one. It's because the chemical is not thick there, that's why you see this one now. You also remove it. If area that maybe the chemical will not cover, you just get little chemical, little of A and B, you apply there. Then you do what? You walk out. So before you know, all this will do what? Will cover up itself.
By itself.
Yeah, by itself. So this is our priming. This is how we achieve our priming. Any question there? Do you have any question?
No question.
No question, right?
It's
No.
all
Yes,
about-
it's all about the priming. It's all about the priming.
With the hand glove, you can touch it.
I'm not touching it.
Okay.
I'm not touching. So I want to remove this one now and let us see the result after 6 hours. No, that's not priming. So, after 6 hours, this is what we get. Can somebody touch it?
Okay.
How is it? Is it smooth?
Smooth. Yes, smooth.
That's after 6 hours. I mean, before we go today, that one also might have
Being like
dried to the level where we can at least feel it a bit. If it's not to that 6 hours, by the time you touch it, you see your fingerprint will be on the on it. Will be on it. So this how smooth the floor will be when you've applied your primer. So the next thing we do now is we applied our what? Our milled coating. So and what do we say about milled coating? What do we bring first?
Component
Component.
A
Component A
with
with quartz
sand,
sand.
yes.
Okay.
2:1.
So this ratio 2 of our component A. Then in assumption, ratio 1 of our component B.
sand.
See.
Sand.
Sorry, our quartz and
Our components.
where's our picture?
There is component C.
That is it now.
Component C.
Yeah.
This is really wonderful.
You.
So look at this now. Can you see it now? Sir, can you see it? Can you see how thick it
This side
is?
need to see
Wow.
it is coming.
I'm coming there. Can you see how thick it is?
Yes.
Can you see how thick it is?
Yes. Yes. And they say until it dissolves.
Put on this one. Check that is it that wall there?
So I can turn it as long as you want.
The whole light is on. I think most of them.
Some of them.
So this is it now. Look at it, very thick. Can you see it now?
Yes, sir.
It's very, very thick now. Then as I'm turning, it's as if the thing is dissolving, isn't it? That's how you turn your phone, you get to the side.
So nothing is coming out.
Nothing is coming out, sir. Nothing is coming out.
Until you
All
don't-
those white particles that are coming out in the first place.
Nothing is coming out.
Is there a name for it?
The sanders stuff.
Which one?
The white particles that came out. when
If you want a name, you can give one. Call it epoxy particles.
Yes.
So now it's very okay. So we can bring in our component B. This is component B. Very, very, sir. Very, very wonderful. Back in those days when we used to watch Michael Jackson album, there's one, whether is it thriller or whatsoever, where they said in his room there is a whale there.
Okay.
In his room, live whale. It's not live whale, it is just 3D.
Yes.
It is 3D. So they don't use tape for that side before they come push and come give us to Africa. Sure. So
And they do also do for her.
don't worry, you can do that at any time. It's here with you.
Yeah, they do me like some I know
So look at it now. Is it lighter or not?
Yeah, it's right.
Lighter.
Yeah, that is how it is.
The epoxy bubble.
You can see it now.
Yes.
You can see it now. You can see it now. This is how it is. That place in the blood. That place in the blood. You see, when I pour this now on the base now, by the time I begin to spread it, see that particular place area where I pour it, you are going to see the quartz stone much more on that very area. Please don't drop your bucket as I'm dropping my own. I need to clean that. Sir, clean this up.
Yeah, I'm expecting some of you to call me next month for contract.
Really.
Next month is too far.
Yeah,
Next weekend.
Next month is too far. Can you see what I'm saying?
Thing is getting thicker.
Because sunset may not in this.
Yes, sir. It's everywhere touch now.
But while using your scraper, you can mix like IMSing.
OMS, you mix like OMS now.
When you pour it on the floor, like you
What you
distributing
do
it
is
and the
push.
sand is one place.
What you just push.
Okay, you
It's
don't.
just push. Yes, don't miss. That missing you are missing. We are wasting time. If you are missing like that, where there is still some chemical inside the bucket, time don't they elapse. Time don't they go with that. So what you just push. Yes, sir. Please don't forget you must be time conscious. Very, very important. Very, very important. Please. Very, very important. So like what I'm telling us, again you look at this area. Now we look thicker. But at the end of the job, the level is safe. So that is our mill coating. This is what it look like. Now let us see the result after 6 hours. Okay. After 6 hours, what do we get?
Touch it.
Yes, touch it.
This one, you need to remove.
No, stop this.
Very wrong.
Very rough, right? Yes, that's it. They gave you this one. So that the put sample will not. Okay. Now
So what do we do now?
we sandpaper now.
Na work.
Yeah, the men work again.
To sandpaper.
Who thought that?
Nah, here.
Now you talking about? Yeah, very nice. Oh yeah, let's do something. Everybody, just hold it on the side pipe. Let's get it. No messing.
No mess.
No messing.
We want it to be smooth now.
No messing.
Not like that. When you enter side, not like that. You get easy. I'm not going to use this on the side. You can still use it. You can still use it now. You can jam only one room.
Even if I have room.
You can
Even if na 1 square meter, even if na 1 square, half square meter, I no go need them. What does it say? You know why?
So, for what we play, after we sacrifice, now what are we going to vacuum?
You have to remove the
Vacuum
dust.
clean. Remove the dust with what?
Vacuum to dry rag.
First vacuum clean before dry ragging.
This thing is mighty.
Is this smooth now?
Not really.
No, it's not never smooth.
Whoa.
So what do we do now?
The
After this one,
vacuum
the next
cleaner.
thing.
The coloring.
Okay.
The mixing.
What's the coloring? What's it called?
The top coating.
Color.
Color top coat.
Color top coating. Bring our components here. Abi?
Mm-hmm.
Ratio what?
2:1.
Ratio 2. Let me add it to it.
think you add the pigment first.
Yes, sir. This my pigment is gone. But it is sharp today. It is sharp today. You can see the color of the chemical. I think it's colorless, right?
Yes.
Okay. So now we are bringing this one is still. We see something there, Joe. The color has
Comment,
changed.
color.
Okay. So you understand this now? A little. A little bit. This is what we call color top coat. This is what we want to do now. So we brought in now our component A, ratio 2, with the color pigment. You can see it now. So we're now bringing now our component B. Yes, sir. It's lighter now. Just like really not power like this. Can we see the color now? Yeah. See the color now? That's what is doing it. Surface brush. So, is it up to 5 minutes now?
No.
Olo.
No,
No reach.
It's not up to 5 minutes.
it's not.
Please, like I told us earlier, you don't mix all at once and pour on the floor.
Okay.
You start from a particular
Angle.
angle. Don't just do the mistake of mixing 20 this thing, 20 kg at once. So the highest you can mix when you're using paint bucket is what? 15 kg. Please. So this is it. All that matters is that you making sure the chemical touches everywhere.
So you say that this one now is too much.
Which one? It's not much, sir. It's not much. Much for me. It's not much. I'm trying to practicalize what I told us.
Yes.
That all you need to do is just make sure I touch that everywhere. Then this one what? Spread itself. That is just it.
Okay, so all these little bubbles, they don't matter, abi?
Yes, those ones, if it is bigger, and by the time it dries, those things do not melt away. You bring your sandpaper and you smoothen it a bit. You carry on. Where is that? You clean this. So this is our color top coating.
This one is clean as it is kind of.
It's spreading.
It's pretty.
That's on one side.
Maybe you take the slope to this
And the slope, the table is flat.
Why not help? Isn't it? If we help and shift it.
No, I want it to shift so that
By
I can see,
itself.
See what I'm talking about. So this is how to do our color top coating. After this one now dry, after 6 hours, we are going to show us what it looks like. But please, I want to excuse some of us. Don't be offended. If register for 3, I think there's the hand will give us. Men and brethren, let us just digress a bit from 3D graphic floor design. Let us come to 3D reflective floor. 3D reflector floor. The 3D reflector floor is almost the same thing with our 3D graphic floor. The only difference here is the application of our vinyl on the floor. And here in 3D reflective floor, you don't apply vinyl. You only apply color. You apply color, which means you are going to pass through the process of preparing your base. Either your German floor, your already existing type floor, or your plastered floor, screeded floor. You are going to prepare it. After the preparation, you are going to bring in your priming of the same chemical, component A and component B, in the same ratio 2:1. After you've done this also, you will still pass through the process of your milled coating, whereby you apply your component A with your quartz sand, mix your component A with your quartz stone, and also bring in your component B. You pour on the same base. Then on the area now, when you come to what is being called your color top coating in our 3D epoxy graphic floor, you also bring this one here. That is where your reflective floor comes in. Here now, being on a 3D epoxy graphic floor, we advise oil paint. But when it comes to a reflective floor, we advise to use auto-base paint. The reason is that oil paint have a very dull finishing, but auto-base paint have a very bright, a glittering finishing, shining finishing. So, and the color you apply on the floor is what you are going to be seeing. So when you are bringing your color top coat, you must use auto-base paint. For example, there are two types of reflective floor. We have the monocolor reflective floor and we have the multiple colored reflective floor. So if, for example, now you want to do a monocolor reflective floor, it can be like this. It can be color blue.
Any color.
It can be any color at all. You can use gold. You can use arches. You can use silver. Anyone at all that you want to use, it is what you apply on the floor. So, and after you've gotten it this way, leave it to dry for 6 to 12 hours. After it dried, then you bring again your final coat. That's your component A, ratio 2, with your component B, ratio 1. Mix, apply on the floor. You have just achieved a monocolor reflective floor. Then after that very one cured, you bring on it your scratch-proof chemical, polish it. You see, the scratch-proof chemical, you're not required to say, I'm working on 20 kg. I need to go get 20 kg of scratch-proof. No. The scratch-proof chemical, 5 kg of it can go as far as 35 kg square meters. 35 to 47 square meters. It's just to polish it. Just to polish it. Just make sure it touches everywhere. That is all. So don't thicken one area and just make sure it just touches everywhere. That is all. So that is how.
No missing.
No missing, sir. No missing.
Only that.
Only that it's already made. It's good to go on its own.
That
Good
is
to go on its own. The scratch-proof chemical.
The scratch. It's there. It's not go to the market. Tell them to
Yes,
scratch.
scratch-proof chemical. Yes,
Okay.
that is it. So this is now how to achieve our monocolor reflective floor. Then when it comes to the yes, sir.
You said after we do it like this, okay? You leave it to dry. Then you apply
Your
your transparent coat.
Yes.
That is the normal 2-to-1 solution.
yes, sir.
And you leave it.
You leave it to dry. Yes.
Okay.
Then after that
before
one dry, then
transparent.
you now bring your scratch-proof
Scratch proof.
on it. That's it.
Okay.
So yes, sir.
But that's monocolor.
Reflector.
Yes. How do we do that to achieve? This multiple colors.
The multiple color.
Yes.
We are coming there now.
Okay.
We are coming there.
Please, sir.
Yes, sir.
Can you go through the reflecting, the component needed for the reflecting?
For the reflective flow.
Yes.
I said it is the same process we pass through in our 3D postgravity flow. There we need component A being resin, we need component B being resin. Also in reflective flow, you need component A, you need component B. And I said during the postgravity flow, we pass through the process of preparing our floor, our base. Also this one we are going to prepare your base. So, and after you might have finished preparing your base, that your base now is to receive the chemical, you go through your priming, which is bringing 2 ratio of component A with 1 ratio of component B on that same floor, according to the numbers of your square meters. According to the number of square meters you are working on that particular floor or base. So, for example, now if you are working on 15 square meters on that base, you need to bring component A, how many kg?
10.
10 kg.
10.
Then you are bringing component B, 5 kg for your priming. The same thing you are going to do when it comes to your milled coating. The milled coating now, you are bringing 10 kg of component A, then you bring 5 kg of your quartz sand. After you are satisfied with the mixture, you also bring 5 kg of your component B. You pour into it, you mix, and you apply on the floor. Allow it to dry for 6 to 12 hours. Then you now come to the area of your color top coating. The same method we are using here. But the difference is that you don't go with oil paint. You use auto-based paint. Because I said oil paint do have a dull finishing. But with auto base, you are going to have this very shining, glittering, wonderful finishing. Because the color you put here is what reflects. You are not covering it again. But in the area of epoxy gravity floor, we are still going to what? Cover the color. We only put the color should there be anywhere that get torn or cut, perforated, so that to help you to cover the expense you're supposed to do in going back to print your vinyl. But this very one now, the whole color will choose. That is why we say use auto-base paint. So you can have a very wonderful
Didn't
finish.
you apply the scratch
That's the finishing.
That's the finishing.
That's the finishing.
after the auto-base?
Yes. So after let's assume that this one we applied now is auto-base paint. So now as this one will get dried, what do? We bring our crystal-proof chemical, then you apply on it. That is all.
Okay, you don't bring in component A and B again.
Component A and B you will bring. That's your transparent top coat, your TTC. Each of these things, as far as this chemical is concerned, you apply your TTC, your transparent top coat. Transparent top coat is that it will be the one to make all the job you are doing all this while to be visible. The very, very pure. It's just like laminating the work you have done so far. That's why they say it is a transparent top coat. You know, when you bring out a paper and you laminate it, the laminating material, what will it do? It makes it like transparent. You can see, but you cannot touch it, isn't it? That's just how it is. So you can see, but you cannot what? Touch that one inside here. You can only touch the surface, just like your computer screen. You can see touch the surface of the glass, isn't it? But you cannot touch the software inside. That's just how it is. So you bring transparent top coat on it, and to make everything you have done there to be seen, to be clearer on the floor. So after that one get dry, being the TTC now, then you now bring in your scratch-proof chemical and apply on it. That is the end of that particular side. Now we will now come to our multiple colored reflective floor. The first you need to do is get a background first. Get a background, just like this now. You know, for example, any of us that are from the house that one that look like a flowing river. Are you getting it?
I think that's a
No.
mistake.
No.
Do something like this.
No, sir. This one is not a reflector. That one is this thing. No, sir. No, go. Bring it back. Bring all back. Go up. Let me see. Go up. That's all you have there. No, sir. Not that one. You see more of it. Is this one? Please show us.
Yes.
Let us see. Reflective floor. That's multiple color reflective floor.
Okay.
Now, please, still on this monocolor, please. If you don't want to achieve direct blue color, maybe you want to mix green and blue together. What do? You mix, maybe you bring a color, green color, you bring blue color, you mix one with chemical. For example, now we are working on 15 square meters, right? You bring the blue color, you divide the 15 to 2. What will it give you? 7.5. So which means 7.5, you are bringing component A 5 kg, component B 2.5 kg into one bucket. So as you bring your component A 5 kg, pour in that bucket. Bring your color blue, pour into the bucket. You mix it. Somebody is there doing that one for you. The other person is here bringing the green color into your 5 kg of component A. Then the person is also turning it again. Then at the same time, they bring your 2.5 kg of B, pour into this one, the same 2.5 kg of B, pour into this one at the same time. And they do what? Yes, they be turning together. Then after they now finish turning now, you bring you collect that of maybe A, but now you have to do it with your store shoe. You come to that green color, pour on the whole floor, pour on the floor. Then bring the same that of blue color. You also pour on the same floor. Then you do what? You spread it together. You are going to achieve a different color, which you really want to give it name, but it's still under mono color reflective floor. Can be any color at all. That means you don't want to achieve ordinary blue or ordinary green, ordinary gold or whatever. Yeah. That's how you achieve that. Now, when it comes to the multiple color reflective floor, I said you must get a background like this. That's why I tried to show us the other one. On that other one, there is a golden background, a gold color background there. Now, after this gold color background now get dried, it must dry first, please. You cannot achieve that with the help of your chemical. That is, you mix your chemical today, you mix it with a gold color. You come to pour on the whole floor, then you come again, you bring another chemical, you pour, begin to design those things. You will not have enough time to design. Before your chemical, your time will elapse. So what to do is this: you get the first background. Okay. After you've gotten the first background, then allow it to dry. That's after 6 to 12 hours. Allow it to dry. So when it's not dry now, somebody was asking that time about artists. It's not good at that. This is the area you can bring in an artist. If you are not good in drawing, so bring in an artist, and with your auto-based paint of the desired color, which you want to achieve that design you want to put on the floor. So let the artist now come with the auto-based paint, now not mixed with chemical, and get his brush or brush and begin to draw that pattern on the floor. Draw the pattern on the floor until you achieved the same pattern you want to be on the floor. And after that, allow it to dry. This one can be within 2 hours. It can be 3 hours.
With ordinary paint, only the auto-based paint?
Only the auto-based paint, yes sir. Only the auto-based paint. That of the auto-based paint, you can do your design from now till tomorrow. You will not be in haste. Your time doesn't elapse until you are able to get the actual design you want on the floor. That is just it. So now when it now get dried, you bring in your TTC, component A ratio 2, component B ratio 1, you mix together, you pour on the floor, allow it to dry too. Then you apply your scratch-proof chemical. That is all.
So, so sorry now, for example, now that river stuff that you showed us, after getting your background, let's just say that this is the background.
Yes, sir.
After getting this, you bring an auto-based paint
and make your drawing.
Of what color to get that watercolor?
Look at the color we have there. Where's somebody up, please show us it.
Is it this one?
Yes, sir. Like this one now is the mixture of 2 colors. The mixture of 2 colors. It's as if you have arches color there, isn't it? It's as if you have gold there. It's as if you have brown there also. Okay, it's 3 color. Now, when this is arches color here, this silver color here, when it comes in contact with that gold color, it changes to what we have here. That is after, like here now, you have the normal background here. That's no background there.
At this very part, the middle
Yes,
here now.
that's no background.
Yes,
No background
yes.
there. You can see that it's still reflecting here. It's reflecting here. Reflecting here. Every other area is reflecting there. So the other one on top now is the mixture of this color and the arches color. Yes. So when this gold now is much more than the ashes color, it gives us this brown. Are you seeing that?
Okay, so you have to mix it to get.
Yes. No, you don't miss it. Don't miss it. No, not missing answer. You apply first like this gold color now on the floor. Then you now bring much more of this arches color and the silver color on it. As you are bringing on it, it is changing.
Okay,
The less
by
you put.
itself.
Yes.
That is depending on if you want to do the water or any other.
Depending on the design you want to achieve. That's why I said if you are not good in artist work, bring in an artist who will help you to deliver this type of job. You give them, you pay them, you carry the glory. That's just how it is. So achieve it. Then after you've achieved the design, apply your TTC.
Excuse sir.
Yes, sir.
I'm still asking you. Based on what you are told me, this application of this color now to get this brown, is it while it's still wet or after it has dried?
The original background now is gold color.
Yes.
Then these other ones now is after the gold color have dried.
Okay.
Then you now bring raw of this auto base paint.
Okay.
You now have the silver color and you have the gold color.
Okay.
So the area now where the gold is much is where you have this brown color here. It's where you have this. You can please go home and practice the color. You know we have primary color and secondary color. So that is how the whole thing is. So when you mix this with this, see what it gives
You
you.
will achieve.
Exactly what we have here. That's just how it is. Do we all understand? Yeah? This way. Please, if there's still any question that arise after now, even after the time, you can please call me. I will give you my contact.
Maybe you have to.
Direct one.
Maybe tomorrow you
So
give us practical.
you call me. When you call me, I explain to you better. Or even on the platform, we can still understand ourselves better. So that is how we achieve it. Then you bring in your TTC on it, allow it to dry. Then you also do your, what's it called? Just scratch before. I am only here with a blue color. Even I would have shown you the same way it can be done. So the other times we used to, maybe that time we sprinkle color on it. You sprinkle color on it, you see what it will give to you. It's very, very simple. Very, very simple. That is how to achieve your multiple reflective flow. So, thank you all. Now, there are some of us who do not apply for flex floor. But let us go. Where's the man, please? Somebody help me to call him. Yeah.
And we don't see it before.
Oh, it's
the camera, but they can
only videos zilikuwa.
Where's your grandma?
No, snap ya. Oh, ito.
just snap like this. Chicken.
Okay, from your side, right? Or card.
Hey,
Okay, yeah.
see wetin I miss.
You don't miss anything.
Never miss anything.
This is what you did before you come out.
First, when you go, it never spread like this. So once again, I still welcome us all. You're welcome all. Now let us go to flake floor. Flake floor. The flake floor is also still the same process.
Good.
Better.
Good class monitor.
Better. So the flake floor is still the same process. You prepare your base, you do your priming, you do your color top coating, your mid coating. Then when you are doing your color top coating, don't use oil paint. You use auto base paint because the color you apply there have to do with your finishing. If you applied oil paint, it will make your job look dull, have a very dull finishing. But when you apply auto-based paint, you have a very nice finishing. So when you get to this stage, apply your auto-based paint. Like I told us, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to do with I'm working on 15 kg, I need to bring 5 kg of my paint or this and that. No. Just the quantity that is enough to change the color of that your chemical is all you need. So, and when you've achieved that on the floor, please, when you are installing a 3D flake floor, please, your spike shoe is a must. Your spike shoe is very, very important, because in this stage now, after you've done it like this, spread your area, then you now bring in your flake dust. Then you want to work on it.
With this paint.
Yes.
While it's still wet.
While it is still wet. Now you need to work on it. So that's where you put on your spike shoe. Then you now begin to work on it. Bring your flake materials. Flake materials. This one is not the original flake material, so this one is cardboard. But it's like this. The original one should be around 8,000 per square meter per kg. But that 1 kg can cover 4 kg for you. Yes, yeah, for 4 square meter. Thank you. So you bring it, begin to speak on it.
Common crafts.
So just like this. Just like this. So this is your flake floor. But that's not the end of it all.
Okay.
After you've done it like this, allow it to dry for 6 hours.
6 hours.
So after the 6 hours, your filing machine comes in. For example, let's take a very careful look. Look at this area now. Look at this area. Not all the dust, flake dust that lied on the floor. So some of them are higher. And when this thing dry, like I told us earlier, when this thing dried, it is no longer a paper. It becomes a very sharp object. So you can't say, and then you want to use your hand and tear it. You are deceiving yourself. Because while thinking of tearing it, it can pierce your hand. So what you need to do is bring in your sandpaper on your filing machine and file everything. Don't bother when you are filing, it may look rough. It's not a problem. Just file, make sure you get a smooth surface. Then remove the whole dust finished. Remove the whole dust, and after you be able to remove the whole dust, bring your component A and component B in ratio 2:1. Pour on it. As you pour on it, it neutralizes every line, every scratch, every rough edge, surface you've gotten during the filing. Neutralize everything, and you are going to get the real beauty of your flake floor. That is how you achieve a flake floor. Then beauty will come out.
What else if you not find it and pour it?
If you not find it, sir, okay, you want to keep it in the sense that by the time you pour it, maybe some of this thing might shoot more than it's supposed to be. And by the time you pour it, your chemical, maybe may not cover it up. And if those things remains, it is more than dangerous. That's why we need to file it. That's how we file it. So, and after you've done that, when the teeth is now dried, you bring in your scratch proof chemical, you apply on it. That is all.
You can use a good color and spray this thing.
Yes, sir. You can use good color. You can use silver. You can use whatever color you desire.
When those people that used to sell this thing, give many colors, right?
No, the color depends on when you go to where they look at our cars. We have different type of cars color. Just the way they are, that's just the way you get in the market. Any one at all you need, you get in the market.
So that this flake floor now is one. That the color that we use on it is this auto.
Yeah, auto base, yes, auto base. Auto base, what is on it?
Strictly for the flake.
Yes, for your flake floor, yes, auto base. But for your opposite gravity floor, you use oil paint. That is it. So, thank you all.
Thank you, sir.
That is
It's quite.
all we need for
The job is very beautiful.
this. Sir, please help me to clean this one so I can. This is it. Hey, what's this questions? You want to ask questions?
Yes.
Sir, ask now, I'm with you here.
The question, I've been trying to understand the application of these things now. Supposing I want to do this,
Oh, give me that. Give me that paper now.